What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Skull Kid, and once again I'm here to bring you another FL Studio 8 tutorial. This time I'm going to be covering the basics of the piano roll, the step sequencer, and some of the channel settings. So let's get right to it. First off, I'm going to show you guys the step sequencer, and what it's composed of is all of the channels used to make up your composition. So as you can see here, I've already got a few channels put into my step sequencer just to show you guys, it's a quick template. And we've got thumping OB, which is a synthy bass. Then we've got a bell, a closed hi-hat, a tom, and a hand clap. Now basically all of these melodies you see here were all incorporated into the piano roll. Now this is how you access the piano roll. You take a new channel, and when you first bring in a channel from the browser, and I'll show you that right now, and we'll just take hand clap, left click it, drag and drop it into your step sequencer, and there it is. Don't drop it on top of another channel because that will replace it. Just drop it down below your last one, and then you're going to want to right click it, and you're going to click on piano roll. Now I think I showed you this before in the interface, but if not, then here it is now. So you right click on it, and then you click piano roll. Now this will come up, and the piano roll is it's going to be your best friend in FL Studio. It really is. Everything that you do will most likely have something to do with the piano roll. You'll spend most of your time making your compositions with the piano roll. So get to know it and get to love it. Now the piano roll has a number of various options and different things that you can do, but we're not going to get into all the complex stuff yet. I'm just going to show you how to use it and how to get your stuff to sync properly. Alright, well, what we're gonna do is go to pattern 2, and I'm gonna recreate everything that you see here. Alright, delete this. Pattern 2. Alright, now we're gonna start with our synthy bass here, the thumping OB, and right click, piano roll. Now that the piano rolls up, I want to input my melody. Well, if you know anything about music, you'll know that this is our C key here, and the octave just increases from C4, C5, all the way up to C10 and all the way down to C0. So you have a lot of options as far as the octave of your notes that you're trying to achieve. But for our bass, we probably want C4, not too low, but it can't be high or it's not really a bass. So I'm gonna put in a note at C4 starting at our first grid square, and that means it'll come in as soon as I hit play. Then I want to click on the right side of this note and just drag it, extend it, because this is how long the note is going to hold. So I'm going to drag this and extend it to all the way across the first bar, or the first beat here. So now that that's done, I'm going to play it back, listen to it, and there it is. Now I don't just want this one note, so I'm going to add another note. If you want to play around and get the melody that you're trying to get, just mess with the keys over here a little bit. You know, just click on them. I mean, if you know all the notes and all the keys already, then you're far ahead of the competition. And you know, you can just put in your melodies as you go along if you really know music. But for those who don't, you know, it just might be trial and error at first, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to put in another note starting at the second bar, and I'm going to bring down the hold of this to half of the bar, and then I'm going to put in another note, a third note, here. Now when I play it back, this is what it sounds like. So I like how that sounds, you know, pretty chill melody, cool bass line. But I want this pattern to last for 4 bars, not 2. So what I can do is I hit Control A, select all, then Control C is copy, and go over here, scrub over here, make sure that the first bar that I can see is the third one, and hit Control V, paste, and you know, we've just duplicated what we have. So now, you know, you go back here and voila, we've got our bass line. So now that the bass line's done, I want to add a supporting melody. You know, nothing too intricate, just a basic melody. You know, we can't just have a bass line. So I'm going to go to the bell and go to the bells piano roll. Now